The painting. After a week of solo road tripping, I was eager to get back home. I still had a 4-hour drive ahead, but exhaustion was setting in. I knew I needed a place to rest for the night to avoid falling asleep at the wheel. I spotted an old, seemingly abandoned motel nearby and decided to spend the night there. The place looked run down, but it was my only option. I walked in and found the receptionist lounging behind the desk, deeply engrossed in a comic novel. He greeted me warmly and mentioned that I was lucky no one else was staying at the motel that night. Otherwise, he said with a chuckle, it's usually filled with energetic spirits. I laughed off his comment and took my key. The room was old but clean, and I quickly threw my luggage on the table and collapsed onto the bed. What a comfortable bed, I muttered, sinking into the pillows. Exhaustion took over, and I fell asleep almost immediately. At around 3 a.m., I was jolted awake by a persistent knocking sound. Groggy, I looked around the dimly lit room and saw a painting on the wall opposite my bed. The painting was unsettling. A chaotic scene filled with grotesque, blooded monsters and demons. Their eyes seemed unnervingly lifelike, as if they were staring right at me. Despite my initial fear, I was too tired to investigate further and soon drifted back to sleep. The next morning, I woke up refreshed and ready to hit the road. I took a hot shower, packed my belongings, and headed to the reception to check out. As I was about to leave, I mentioned the painting to the receptionist, praising its eerie realism. His face turned pale, and he looked at me with a mix of confusion and apprehension. What painting are you talking about? He asked, his voice trembling. I described the horrific scene in detail, noting how the monster's eyes seemed almost alive. The receptionist's expression shifted from confusion to fear. Sir, our motel rooms have no paintings. The walls are bare. The only thing on them are the windows, he said, his voice barely a whisper.